Hey there, friends, and welcome back to another 3-Minute Thoughts. My name is Derek, and in the next 3 minutes, we're going to take a look at Amos chapters 1 through 5. These chapters are going to demonstrate a hard-hitting truth that is still pretty piercingly relevant today. Amos was a shepherd and fig farmer turned into a prophet. He was sent not to the nations, but to Israel itself, during a time of economic prosperity and spiritual decay. His message is sharp. Injustice, hypocrisy, and false worship will not protect you from God's judgment. Yet, even in his anger, God pleads with his people, "Seek me and live." The first couple chapters we'll cover together. In chapters 1 and 2, Amos begins by pronouncing God's judgment on Israel's enemies, Damascus, Gaza, Tyre, Edom, Ammon, and Moab. Each one is condemned for inhumanity and violence, ripping open pregnant women, slave trafficking, betrayal, and cruelty. Then God turns the spotlight on Judah and Israel. Judah is judged for rejecting God's law. Israel, however, receives the harshest rebuke, selling the righteous for silver, trampling the poor, perverting justice, sexual sin even in places of worship, silencing prophets, and ignoring God's deliverance. Chapter 3, God reminds Israel, you only have I known of all the families of the earth, in verse 2. Because of this relationship, they are more accountable, not less. God always sends prophets before judgment, and Amos is one of them. The lion, God, has roared. Who can help but tremble? Israel's luxurious homes and lavish altars won't protect them. Judgment is still forthcoming. Chapter 4 is a bit of a biting chapter. Amos sarcastically invites the people to bring sacrifices every morning, not to please God, but to show off their false religion. God then lists 5 times he sent wake-up calls: famine, drought, disease, war, but each ends with, "You did not return to me." God warns, prepare to meet your God. Chapter 5, though Amos sounds harsh, his heart breaks. He laments the fall of Israel like a funeral dirge for a nation that won't listen. But God still invites them. He says in verse 4, "Seek me and live," or in verse 6, "Seek the Lord and live." He warns them not to trust in religious places like Bethel or Gilgal. He's not looking for more festivals, more songs, or offerings. He wants their hearts and justice. Israel had become a place of oppression, corruption, and spiritual performance, and God wanted none of it. Amos 1 through 5 is a bold call to repent of injustice and empty religion, reminding us that God desires transformed hearts, not religious show, because justice is an act of worship. That's it for today. Be well, friends.